Let's have a look at an artwork. So this artwork is in my room where I'm staying right now in Bali. And sorry, this is my first time using this gimbal and I'm like, how do I? Okay, so you see there's a traditional procession that's happening on the beach, which is what happens here in Bali, where there is a lot of offerings being brought to a table that is set up. People are dressed in ceremonial clothing. So this is a ceremony and a ritual of offerings to the spirits. Balinese do this a lot. They have ceremonies every new moon, every full moon. So this is a regular occurrence. This could be something a little bit more. But if you have a look at the center here, these two sort of structures that are created, it reminds me of a couple. So I know this is just wooden structures, but if you look closely, and let's do that. I'm gonna get up and personal with this artwork. If you look closely, you can notice that it almost is as if it's two people, because we have the legs here at the bottom and the clothing, the gray or like kind of black and white, and the white clothing. It's just if you think from a perspective of art itself and the contemporary art and the galleries that we find, this could well be, at least is what I intuitively feel from this artwork. Let me know if you might be picking up something else. So yes, what do you think this this is energy that correlates to the Rider Waite? So which card do you think it could be because of the ceremony? This could be two of cups, right? But two of cups, we often see two people because it's about two of them. This could be a four of wands, right? The 1111 card. But because it is on the beach, out in the nature, and if we look back at the Rider's Waite, the 10 of cups is when we see kind of a fuller picture, other people, maybe not other people present, but kind of sort of a gathering of people, or the outdoors and the outside space, the happiness and the celebration. It almost feels like this ceremony is not being, organized for worshipping the water and the gods of the water, but almost as if these two abstract sort of structures are being represent like beings. They're like beings, they represent otherworldly beings. At least this is the way I feel it comes across to me. And I've spent a long time with this artwork as well. I've been here in this house for almost a month. So yeah, it's almost like this ceremony is happening to celebrate of these two coming together. And they're like unusual couple, right? Very odd, well, because they're not human, because the way they're their structures, they're not really physical humans. And you can see how at the bottom here with the people are sitting down, and it's like as if they're not understanding what is quite going on, or why these two beings are together, but they're just worshiping or continuing to doing like the offering and bringing the beautiful fruits and baskets of different kind of offerings there to them. but it seems like it's kind of odd to them, to the point where some of them are a little sad. I don't know, maybe they're sad because one of these beings is taken, or and this could be the spirits themselves, as if like, you know, maybe one of the girls here sitting down was thinking that one day they could merge with this spirit, you know, like Parvati once hoped to merge with Shiva, but it took her a long time. This is so interesting to me. So I want you to see how these energies that we learn from the Rider Waite can be read, translated, or seen in other things around us, and how you can just, you know, can you trust that feeling that you get from the artwork itself. And I have to point out how I love that they're bringing this extra umbrella, which I think would be put next to the structure that's on the right from our perspective, which is most likely the feminine energy, to cover her from the sun, because the male is already protected. So there's something about this feminine being not being protected yet. And the oddness of them coming together, and the fact there might be, you know, outsiders, right, because of how they look or what they are, comparison to the people that surround them. It's an odd and very, very interesting energy. But essentially, it represents the Ten of Cups, two people coming together in the union and having. But this could be just two people coming together in the Four of Wands, right? Because could potentially be the smaller energy of this. But because it's such a big celebration, it feels, well, not big, but big enough. Because it still feels remote, or maybe isolated somewhere on an island, and these people might be foreigners, you know, they're somewhat outside of the usual cultural you know, the people who are local to the area. And of course this is Indonesian and people and their culture, and I'm right now in Ahmed, which is on the sea, and a lot of these ceremonies happen like this on the sea. So yeah, this is gonna be one of the first. So let's see if I'm gonna make some more. I really love connecting the two. And once you know the energies, what they represent, you can spot them in art, you can spot them in your life, you can, you know, you can see you can correlate that to your life almost every time. So I hope you have a great day and you enjoyed this little session on art and tarot.